purpose. I took stabs, this and that, and it's working. But I still grind every day for that thirst. It's a curse being first, yeah, still gotta get my work done.
Yeah, I'ma be a high roller, move forward in the battle like soldier, in the game like closer. I'll be at the top of the chain, straight owner. Yeah, I got a different motor, I don't need any help, I'm a loner. You'll be seeing my name on posters, you could call me POTUS, I got all the voters. I got all the voters.
I swear to God, I've been at it for a minute, climbing to the top, and this music was my ticket. Found a way to grind, turn a passion to a business. No limit, I'ma get it, having millions as a witness. I'm addicted to winning, living up every single day. I'll be fighting and building up in a million different ways. I don't think I can stop, I think I need the chase. I love the race, and I'm running till I'm first place. Long nights, long flights, I'ma make it big. Big dreams, big sights since I was a kid. Doing things that I like, let the pieces fit. I like the pain, feel alive when I'm under it. I could change, adapt, do what I need to. All these obstacles, they look and see through. Don't let the anger out, just let it feed you. I'll see you at the top, just let me teach you.
Yeah, I'ma be a high roller, move forward in the battle like soldier, in the game like closer. I'll be at the top of the chain, straight owner. Yeah, I got a different motor, I don't need any help, I'm a loner. You'll be seeing my name on posters, you could call me POTUS, I got all the voters.
They be like, really, you got a milli from doing something silly? I'm like, chilly, I've been killing for decades now, Billy. Well, maybe like several years, but who's counting really? I just know how to turn something silly into a milli. Got a lot to say, and a lot need to hear it. You don't quit today, we don't stop, no, we feel it to the top. Yeah, we change our whole world, yeah, we steer it. Getting lost in the things that make us so worth hearing. I'm the first one to turn up, learn stuff, but mostly I'm just in the lab getting work done. Cause the bills on the first, they still worth some. I never forget being broke, man, it hurts, son. But not as bad as not having any purpose. I took stabs, this and that, and it's working. But I still grind every day for that thirst. It's a curse being first, yeah, still gotta get my work done.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here, joined by Scarpskinkel and Lotus. If you're wondering where Angelic Fury and Oshroomsy are, they're playing in, and I'll put it this way, Scarpy, right? Between the PUBG, Call of Duty, Mobile Legends scenes, right? I sometimes get to hop, skip and jump between the different streams. And then occasionally, I rock up and something is happening that is exciting. So something happened in the live chat between Savage Reborn, or one of the players from Savage Reborn, and Immortal Order that has ignited a little bit of beef. I don't know. You want to tell me about this beef? Is there more to the beef? Or did you not know?
Bro, the only thing that I know is when me and Shroomsy, we were casting Immortal Order Padeon's match, and some of the members from Savage Reborn called Immortal Order washed and Oshroomsy washed. So there was you had the caster dishing things out on live, and then you had the viewers from Savage dishing things out. So yeah, it's I'm excited to see how this one does play out. I heard there was some predicaments or instances that happened last night as well, but yeah, let's see how this one does play out, bro. I'm super excited. You know, there's nothing better than a beef braai. Yeah, at Waylander Gaming.
Yeah. Well, we will get to see whether they're going to take the beef seriously, but I'm quite interested to see, because, you know, if you're going to call out anybody, you're going to have to bring it to the table. Savage Reborn, you're going to have to bring something to the table here. But we're heading into the drafting phase right now, so let me get that drafting screen up and running for everybody. My apologies, I'm being a little bit old, fingers are a little bit slow here.
And in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like, share and subscribe button. Lotus, do you quickly want to give us the lobby bans?
It was Fanny, Alucard, Lancelot and X4 coming out from both teams, with the side of Savage Reborn getting the first pick.
And as everyone can see, Savage Reborn won the coin toss and opted for the first pick. Yeah, Xborg, Immortal Order definitely making sure that Xborg is banned out once more.
Definitely, Dan getting to go with the response
It
ban.
is better to be feared
Up
than
for
loved.
the Amen, we have
If
seen
you
Muffin on the
cannot
Amen,
love.
and he's definitely been giving nightmares to several people.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the rank scene now, whether you duo, trio, I mean, Ayman is currently very strong. He's a strong jungler, so definitely needs to be respected. We do see Immortal Order coming in with that Khalid ban, so no Sandstorms into the mix, and Dark Thoughts picking up the YSS early on. I mean, YSS, he's still strong. As we've mentioned previously, you know, the downside to the YSS is unfortunately the very little health bar or small health bar in the beginning. So you need to get the YSS fed and farmed up. Angelic Fury picking up the Angela, Postpone Malone bringing in the CC. Oh my word, what is this? Dan brings in the 1-1 and Charlie goes with the Zetian. There is some salty picks into this one. I am not gonna lie. If Muffin is going to pick up this dark system saber, it's GG's. Oh, swapping out with Oshroomsy as Kadita has been picked up for the side of Immortal Order. It's quite it's refreshing seeing Oshroomsy on the mage role. That's
And
probably why his win rate is so low.
He's definitely gonna hear you say that when he watches the stream again. But we played well the other evening, also going with the Kadita, surprising a lot of people when he went for the mid lane, and Angelic Fairy going for the roam.
Yeah, well, yeah, well, I mean, if he wants to say something about my comment, I mean, he's been bragging about Angelic Fury's win rate that is higher than his. So, I mean, he opened the door. But nonetheless, Gushin getting banned out from the side of Savage Reborn. Definitely going for a full jungle ban from the side of Savage Reborn. Not wanting to give Sung Jin Woo
I see lots of
a lot of options, but Sung Jin Woo, you know, his original name picking up Roger Dodger.
The Gushin ban was interesting though, because you didn't really see this here in the 5-man scene, and especially less from Immortal Order. But Youngblood currently showing us the Lucas. No one has really seen the...
And Shumami picking up the Belleric. So that's going to... Oh, yeah, I just wanted to say that does eliminate a high attack speed marksman for the side of Immortal Order. But Muffin going with the Harith. Unfortunately, Immortal Order missed the ban. So could this be costly for them? But yeah, let's see how this one does play out. Ladies and gentlemen, get your votes in. I see there's 6 votes currently, and it's going in favor to Immortal Order by 100%. So Immortal Order fans in the house at this moment.
The question is the Savage Reborn fans.
I think Lotus's mic died. Like the Savage Reborn fans. Or did everyone disconnect? I don't know. But we'll see. The Savage Reborn fans will probably show up anytime now. The game was a little bit delayed, so apologies for that. But we're heading into the match. This is the first game in the best of 3. Once more, we're seeing Angelic Fury taking that
All troops deployed.
Angela in the roaming position. So could be interesting to see what happens. Oh my goodness, Savage Reborn are going for a dangerous play here. Will this pay off? Who knows? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pressure being placed here in the jungle. Buff
Definitely a lot of
stolen. My goodness.
Red buff being taken so early from Roger. This might be deadly, but it seems like he's gonna go in and return the same favor with the help of the CC. Shumzi doing a beautiful job of distracting Savage Reborn as well.
Yes, there's the counter gauge. Lucas, he's only level 1, but he goes in with a vengeance. CC does a lot of damage. There's the first blood, but the chase is on here into the jungle. Roger, is he gonna get taken down? He's gonna get taken down. The play from Savage Reborn working out in their favor. Overall, they did lose the first blood, but my goodness, that play, the play has worked. They've gotten. The gold lead is still in the favor of Immortal Order, but it's going to delay the Roger hitting level 4. Though I will say, right, Roger doesn't really need to be level 4, to be very honest. But interesting.
Affect team fights a little bit.
It does. It's the retry level, especially with a couple of seconds to go. Roger wants to come in here for a contest. As we see, there's the... Oh, look at the mountain shocker into the mix. Roger has the mobility to escape, and so with this, it should be level 5 for the YSS. Roger's gonna have to recall. They're gonna have the option here to take this, already start this Lord, but pressure being placed here as Shroomzy and Angelic, they realize that there's the opportunity. There's the, oh my goodness, the knock up with the rough waves come in. Nice positioning from Shroomzy as he gets the kill. He allows his jungle to at least reset and come back into the mix here, and they can take this down. Roger is still level 3, just by the way.
But the way that his team is helping him, it seems like Savage Reborn did not take that into account. They're gonna be able to take the first turtle despite the odds. And with that, they also managed to secure around 500 gold lead, which is a little bit on the big side here this early into the game.
Yeah. It's no, well, it's a mini item. I would say big. It's okay. Yeah, gold lead is still a gold lead. I mean, who wants to be poor? Not even in Mobile Legends.
Exactly. But unfortunately, you still have to show your amount of finances when looking at your skins here in the custom lobbies.
Yeah. We get to see who those players are that spend a lot of money on the skins. Now, the game will probably reset towards a similar kind of vein here. In terms of it'll slow down. We will expect teams to try to establish that map control. What I'm loving from the side of Immortal Order is their control of the mid lane. It's allowing them to scout out all the time. There's the engagement here onto the Zushin, but she has that passive. Oh, what a lovely play coming through there, as it's going to be that the counter engage. Belleric hits the Wrath of Dryads, just sealing everybody up, and so it's a 1-for-0 exchange going the way of Savage Reborn.
Way overlays.
That's actually a beautiful counter engagement coming out from the side of Savage Reborn. And Goldie still going in the favor of Immortal Order. It's starting to widen by just a little bit, but that is also a case because of the farm coming out from this side of Immortal Order. Once again, the engagement continues here. Examine Force also getting committed, as well as the hard card, but it's a 4 versus 2 here in the top lane. Muffin has to escape, but actually continues the engagement, manages to take down the Chumami on the Belleric, and goes safely under the turret.
There's a big old fight happening here. Curtain Call does come out. The hard guard is into the mix as Roger, he's gonna get CC'd up and taken out there. Belleric gets the kill. Zeshin hits the Fury of the Phoenix as the follow-up. So no jungle available. And these fights, pretty even the fights as things stand, but the control is there from the side of Immortal Order, which is what's making the difference. First turret of the game is down as Muffin takes that once more. Ooh, did I lag out here? Or did everyone lag out? Or is it just me?
The 6-minute mark, it's 1 kill to the advantage of Immortal Order. However, the second turtle did go in favor of Savage Reborn. YSS unleashing the havoc as he takes down Shroomzy.
Yeah, finally getting a kill onto that pesky Khajiit. There's Belleric with the Wrath of Giants, but the Seven Force comes out somehow. Chuvami manages to escape. Lycan Pounce not working out. There's a lot of pressure being placed here in the bot lane onto Angelic, but she's staying safe for the most part underneath the turret.
Indeed so, bro. I mean, look, a gold is still fairly even. It's Savage Reborn is keeping the pressure here onto Immortal Order at this moment.
With that play, I didn't expect it to work out, you know, because it's crazy. You don't get to see that very often. Oh, there's a rough waves into the mix, doesn't manage to catch out. Oh, but there's the follow-up. Hard card has been committed. Lucas, he's in his wolf form. Hits the Unleash the Beast. There's the knock-up again from Khajiit. She's being healed up. Oh, what a curtain call coming in from Postpone Malone as he sets up a kill Wrath of Dryads into the mix here, but the side of Savage Reborn are gonna have to disengage. And with that 1k gold lead being built up, pressure being placed here into the mid lane. Nice hard guard there, giving space for the Harrod. Sabin Force into the backline. He gets the kill. He takes the mid lane turn. YSS into the mix there. He manages to try to get onto somebody, but he gets eliminated. That Lycan Pounce saving the Roger just in time. And with this, because it's always the question, control is the name of the game, especially mid lane control.
Oh, bro, I mean, look, at this moment, it seems like Immortal Order did turn the tides. They removed the pressure that Savage Reborn did put onto them. It seems like Savage is just chasing the kills and not the objectives. You don't see that split push coming in from the 1-1. I mean, she's great for split pushing, but look at this camping coming in here from Oshumzi. Here's a Bush Wader, as we do see the... Whoa! What is that? Rough waves coming into the mix, but just missing the mark.
Yeah. And with all of that, it's now time for the Lord. And so all that hard work from Immortal Order, this is the moment in time where things can really start to pay off. CC into the mix once more. She was getting that poke damage onto the wires. Yes, onto the turn. Gets him taken down, Unleash the Beast into the mix, but the Heart Guard heals way too much. Nicely executed here from Immortal Order, using that wave control in the bot lane, causing the distraction, setting themselves up. So all the hard work that they have done so far is definitely going to be paying off, as they will hope to, with this, at least get all the tier 2 turrets down. Because, I mean, that's what I'd be thinking.
I mean, this first Lord of the match is always the Lord that you can use to get more advantages, and it's ideal for that split push moments and that split push plays. But look, I'm going to say this, right? Angelic Fury is being a monster with this Angela, bro. I think Immortal Order, right? I don't want to take anything away from the Savage Reborn's drafting, but everyone is so used to Immortal Order picking up certain heroes. Like, it's as if Immortal Order is expecting them to ban those heroes so that they can play with this lineup, because this lineup has brought them great success.
It has. There's going to be the Roger trying to get into the mix. The Heart Guard is on him. He's poking down this Belleric. Wrath of Dryads does come out, but it's a killing spree for the Harith. He does go in there as Lucas wants to turn around with the fight. There's the Zabin Force into the mix. Harith somehow trying to dance it out, but he gets taken out. And Roger, he jumped in, but he's going to be removed. Oh my goodness, it's a 3-for-1 exchange. CC's trying to cover up a little bit for the team, but that team fight definitely didn't go the way I think Immortal Order had it planned out in their heads.
No, definitely not, bro. But it was 2 tier 2 turrets in favor of Immortal Order and 2 Holy Shields. So that's a successful first Lord, I have to say. Even though they did lose 2 members, it was still a successful push.
Yeah. Well, that came down to individual plays there, right? Because there was the opportunity for them to back out, but that little bit of extra aggression when the team was not set for it was what caused the problem. It's what I always maintain about space. Like, there's certain spaces that you don't want to engage into a fight, especially when you're up against heroes that do a lot of AoE damage.
Killing spree.
But we do see YSS picking up a killing spree with that mountain shocker. It's Muffin Harith getting taken down from the YSS. Currently, it's 40 seconds away from the next Lord of the match. Ideally Savage Reborn, I wouldn't recommend that they go in for team fights at this moment, even though they have the number advantage. They still are facing against an Angela, and the more items that the Immortal Order picks up, the uglier it's going to get. We do see the Unleash the Beast coming in from Lucas. The Wrath of Giants doesn't land onto anyone, but Immortal Order is continuing this engagement. Postpone Malone gets taunted up by the Belleric. Will he be able to escape? Oh, the Mountain Shocker lands onto Postpone Malone. Just like his name says, he got postponed.
Yeah, the vision from the side of Savage Reborn is a bit crazier. If you think about it, you've got Fury of the Phoenix and Mountain Shocker. But with the control that has been established by Immortal Order in this early part of the game, they are comfortable to try to take the second Lord. Savage Reborn, I will say this, I think it's the correct decision to not try to contest for this particular turret. I mean, for this particular Lord, and just try and take some turrets down.
Yeah, we do see Harith picking up that Holy Crystal. So we will expect Muffin dealing extra damage with this Harith at this moment, especially with an Angela. Oh, look at this YSA scouting out Harith. Mountain Shocker gets committed. Oh, the Fury of the Phoenix as well, but Muffin is able to escape as the Hard Guard has been committed onto the Harith.
Yeah, the cooldown on that Hard Guard is so low that it's just gonna be up and ready. I will say that was a little bit early. I think maybe that Angelic Fury was like, you know what, I don't want my Gold Lader to be dead while we got the Lord. We might as well just waste some resources, keep him alive. Kadita trying to go in onto this YSS. YSS with the dance around. Manages to poke down low. There's a Zabin Force, but the Wrath of Dryads timed so to perfection. As it's a double kill. Roger wants to go into the Lycan Pulse. He's trying to do it. Is he gonna get it? He's gonna get taken down. 1-1. Managed to survive and get the kill. Meanwhile, Postpone Malone was like, you guys fight. I'm gonna escort the Lord into the base and take down a tier 3 turret.
It's like this diversion plays coming in from Immortal Order. Bro, but Sun Jin Woo, just unfortunate not being able to take down the YSS. But look at this engagement from the YSS is onto CC. Mountain Shocker is into the mix. Will Angelic Fury be able to? Yes, sir. She does give that extra sustain to the CC and slows the YSS down as well. So it is just before the 12-minute mark. Savage Reborn does have the 4-kill advantage. Gold slightly in favor to Immortal Order by 800 gold. Make it 900 gold at this moment. But full map control is in favor of Immortal Order at this moment.
Yeah, Kadita forced out to use the rough waves there. Try to get the setup. The thing with the Kadita, right, or what makes it difficult for the Kadita once we hit this particular stage in the game, is that she'll be able to be scouted out quite easily. You need to, the playstyle for Kadita changes, right? So in the early part of the game, you're going to go for the camping strat. But once he hits this particular moment in time, you need your frontliners to engage. Zabin Force does come out. Belleric, he uses that Wrath of Dryads. Vengeance not enough to save him as Lucas trying to get the counter engage. There's the rough waves coming out. But 1-1, time this, going in, takes down the Kadita, and so it's a 2-for-2 exchange. Oh, the Fury of the Phoenix does come out here as CC manages to take down the Lucas, so it's still a 2-for-2 exchange overall. Yeah, but with the Lord being up in the next 10 seconds.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we do see the Mountain Shockers onto Harith. The Hot Guard will be committed onto Harith. That does give that sustain, but Curtain Call has been committed onto YSS. It's beautiful zoning coming in here from Postpone Malone. It's Immortal Order not currently in a position to go for this Lord.
Yeah, but I'm loving the Dark Thoughts play on this YSS. He is finding the right angles, dishing out the damage. 8, 3, and 6. That early snowball from him is definitely coming to the forefront. just going to supply a little bit of vision for the team. Hits that mountain chakra. But once more, it looks like Savage Reborn, they're not going to go for the contest. Oh, the hard guard saving the Harith, or at least potentially saving the Harith. They didn't really commit it. Committed and then cancelled.
Well, I mean, we will see Harith being able to protect the lane here and not allowing a YSS. Oh no, sneaky plays coming in from YSS at this moment. But yeah, the third Lord of the match going in favor of Immortal Order. We do see the engagement coming through. I have the crossbow tags. It's into the mix, but 1-1 doesn't have enough damage to do the job yet. Rough waves of Kadita coming into the mix as well, but no one gets taken down in this engagement.
Yeah,
1-1
Shut down.
her weak points, Dan is quite accurate with this sourcing out this weak points, but I mean, you've got that first skill, second skill combo to activate that crossbow tanks, but bro, that's a high skill that you need to get through. But ideally, I'm just looking at the build here, right? This is not a normal conventional build for 1-1, to be honest.
Yeah. Maybe she went for a little bit more sustain. Just to be able to practice, but there's the Lord being allowed to push into the base. The Wrath of Dryads coming out. She has a bit of a counter to engage. A 1-1. She did get the crossbow tanks, but she's gonna get hunted down. The Lycan pounds into the mix here. This is the angle that Immortal Order need. They're trying to get the lock onto the base. When they do this, yes, they do. First game goes the way of Immortal Order.
GG's well played. Immortal Order pulling the first blood in this best of 3 series. Way on OBS, right? Just put the overlays under the numbers. Like you just drag it down on your what's the names? That should sort out your problem.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Sorted. Alright, look at how nice Lotus was. She already has the next lobby sorted for us.
Yeah, she went very quiet all of a sudden.
I was thrown out
the
of
game
entire
disconnected
game
her.
one. Exactly.
Thought she was panicking.
Excuses. Why? Do you hear it?
Yeah,
Do you hear that?
I hear it. It's all I ever hear these
Wow.
days. It's all I ever hear these days.
You two rendered me
We what?
You render me speechless. It's a saying.
Oh,
It's an old
GG's Lotus.
It's an old saying.
Why listen to this, right? Lotus has got some adult words in her vocabulary.
Let me stay quiet.
So what you trying to say, Scarpy? She's acting older than her age.
Yeah, bro, exactly that. And that comment she made, let me just stay quiet, said no woman ever.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your evening night roast here at Waylander Gaming. It's a night for beef prize between Savage Reborn and Immortal Order. It's some revenge and moments that needs to be sorted out. Where's everyone at? Let's get cooking. All right, looking at the bands, it's Lancelot, Joy, Fanny, and Alucard.
Sorry, I already started without asking.
No, it's fine. It's okay. So into the drafting phase we go. Lotus, seeing that you missed that first match, would you mind doing the draft here?
No problem. It's gonna be Immortal Order with the first pick and ban for this match. Muffin? Which one are gonna respect the YSS, or will they keep him left open? Might be missing the ban here. Young Blood gets to respond, goes immediately for the Angela. That Angela from the previous match. I didn't see all of it, but I saw some of it, and Angela was absolutely insane. So we might be seeing Angelic Fury once again going back to the mid lane.
Well, let's see how this one does play out. I mean, it's weird. It's now the second time that they miss a ban.
All that matters.
True. So I think that the previous time was Muffin missing the ban as well. Maybe he was It does take a while to get used to the shorter ban
They call
time
me a
that you get
hero
from the
because
custom
I
lobbies
saved my
instead of the
nation
tournament
from falling
lobbies.
apart.
But Savage Reborn banning their own Heesan Shin, Oshroom's gonna be able to go for the first pick. Will he be swapping out? Let's see.
I'm curious to see. Look, an old school Immortal Order combination that I would love to see, especially with Chip being buffed again. It's that Chip Bedang combination. But Postpone Malone picking up Xborg for the side of Immortal Order.
Immortal Order's export players are pretty strong on the side of Savage Reborn. Just keeps allowing it to be left open these days. But it might cost them because we all know how strong Postpone can be in the XP lane.
That is true. Chumami showing us Camilla. Dan does pick up that Granger, and Chumami does pick up Camilla. Camilla, whew, what can I say? She is a good roamer. I mean, especially with that Cursed Blood. If you're going to have a close quarter lineup of a close team fight lineup, I mean, this could come in clutch. Angelic Fury showing us Aurora. Muffin goes with the Harith once more.
Hope we'll find a
And
way.
Angelic Fury is gonna be
Even with all
rocking the
forlorn.
Vixena. It's been a while since I saw her Vixena, so I'm actually pretty excited about this.
Well, this does throw Savage Reborn a bit out of the drafting, because I mean, there is lane swaps into the mix here. Charlie picks up Nana. That Molina, that could come in clutch.
Your team is banning.
Absolutely, and especially with the Melina Blitz, because you're just so easily able to catch Vixena out, and Muffin gonna go with the Purify, so he won't be that vulnerable. But the last bans are gonna be the Hayabusa and the Lucas.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, Lucas is a good ban, and what I picked up, and well, the one thing that Lucas is well known for is that counter engagement, and he can split a team right up. Especially, actually quite successful. It's I can't complain. Well, I don't know why the game does it though. I don't even have Mage in my draft lineup, but for some reason I do get Mage. But yeah, anyway, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Immortal Order is currently at their match point. If they take this, it's going to be a clean sweep for Immortal Order. Or will Savage Reborn get that one up and take us into that sudden death round? Let's go. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Batteries not included. Ding ding.
Welcome to Mobile
That
Legends.
saying always gets me. But it's gonna be interesting with this second match. Julian, please don't be offline.
Smash
Okay,
them.
you're fine. Okay, you're okay.
All troops deployed.
Yeah, this is all going to come down to who are we going to see? No, Savage Reborn is not going to go for that early game sneaky play again. We do see Oshroomsy using Moonzon's new meta here.
Getting
What does
the XP
IOP mean?
What does IO?
P mean? I see it's in the live chat. Someone's asking what does IOP mean.
Immortal Order
I don't
Media.
know.
They're team 2.
Oh, Lotus, are you on Padion?
Yes. What?
Oh, no, just asking. The chat is asking. I wish Lotus was playing.
No, they definitely do not want me to play right now. I've fully adopted the solo queue mentality right now, so playing in the 5-man scene, not a good idea, but we do see an engagement here around the leaf, though. Oh, Shroomsy, a lot of damage getting dealt to him. Melina also onto him. Chumami is on the chase, but gets stunned up by the Sungjin Woo, who's dealing a lot of damage, manages to take her down and get the first blood for the side of Immortal Order, but he does get chased by Dark Thoughts.
Well, nearly getting taken down in that engagement, but just looking at this top lane engagement, will Postpone Malone fall to the Uranus? No, sir. Postpone Malone does survive the onslaught of Youngblood.
So the Bane is also gonna be going for that damage build, which might put him in a bit of danger, but the side of Savage Reborn does have at least 2 other tanks to go with. But the pressure is put onto this Xborg right now.
Oh, that salty flame shot coming through from Charlie. Trying to hit the Xborg, but does meet Vexana. But we do see this engagement here into the top lane. The first turtle of this match has spawned up. Will we see this turtle dance? Or will we see a team fight? Ooh, the Molina does land onto Xborg. Chumami coming in, stunning up Xborg. That Faraga armor has been taken down. We do see the shift throw coming in through from Julian, but not being able to clutch through anything. Youngblood doing proper zoning here for the side of Savage Reborn, keeping Immortal Order away from the turtle. Will we see the stun up coming in here? Oh, the deadly catch has been committed just to secure the first turtle of this match for the side of Savage Reborn. But in the meantime, in the bot lane, Dan did get a solo kill onto Muffin.
And right now, it's still early into the game, almost 3 minutes. Once again, engagement coming out from Shroomsy onto Chumami, almost managing to take her down. What is this Tigger build there?
That's the typical Shroomsy. He's going for health and magic defense. But look, that play coming in from a Shroomsy does force the Camilla to back off and doesn't allow that gank onto the gold lane. But we will see that delayed gank coming onto the gold lane. We do see a 3-2 split coming in for the side of Savage Reborn. The engagement is onto Xbox. But oh my word, where must I look? This is so crazy. We do see the engagement onto Chumami as that side throw did come through from Sunjin Woo. However, nothing to capitalize just yet. Just before the 4-minute mark, it's 1 kill to the advantage of Savage Reborn, as well as a 500 gold lead.
And both teams right now are not really going to be able to commit. Yes, they will gank and poke, but trying to fight right now, the side of Savage Reborn did learn their lesson in the previous match and learned not to play so aggressively. But it's gonna be a bit on the difficult side. The compositions are evenly matched, but some invading coming out here from Dark Thoughts and the Carmilla just as the next Letho arrives, but the second turtle of the game will be up and running in around 15 seconds.
Yes, indeed. So we do see Shroomsy is waiting for that critical moment to get that implosion play. Not having the right option just yet, or the right situation. Charlie is waiting in the bush, waiting for that perfect Molina cast. Oh, does get the Molina onto Tigreal. I have a Dark Thoughts. The Gold Crab does go to Granger. Let's see how this next turtle fight is going to play out. The Uranus is not yet to do the zoning. We do see Immortal Order coming in here. Will we see the clutch steal onto the turtle? Oh, disengagement coming in from the side. Oh, the implosion plate does land onto Dark Thoughts. Bane has caught out as the Zaban Force comes into the mix, but Camilla did get the Cursed Blood. As you can see, that link up, that does so much damage. Oh, we do see that knock up coming in from Julian. Vexana gets the kill onto Granger. Youngblood is into the mix as well. Will they take down Uranus here? Will they be able to scout out the Camilla and the Nana? No, sir, they do not. So second turtle of the match did go in favor of Immortal Order.
I do wonder why the Herds
one
retreated.
exchange.
The Herds could have actually stayed in because they could have really taken them down. But once again, Bane is in a lot of trouble. Latham's Sanity manages to take him down. And Immortal Order is going to be putting the pressure here on this mid lane. Going to be able to take the turret as well. Savage Reborn has to play extremely safe right now.
That is 100% correct. I mean, we do see Uranus jumping onto Xborg. Xborg doesn't have the Faraga armor at this moment. He's so close to getting it back. But we do see Dan coming in with that full rotation from the bot lane, allowing Harith to push this tier 1 turret in the bot lane. That would secure them the second tier 1 turret.
Red team
And
turret has
definitely
been
giving them the
destroyed.
map advantage right now, but Shroomsy once again going for the invade, gets stunned by the Melina, has to go, pushback coming onto the Uranus. But just a lot of poking right now, no one has to really fight, especially with the next objective up and running in 30 seconds.
Let's see the stun coming in from Julian. Look, the Savage Reborn, they definitely need to look and force those pickoffs. And they need to prioritize objectives. But I mean, it's difficult if you've got such a team fight focused Immortal Order at this moment. I mean, we do see that Revitalize getting popped from Young Blood. However, the Cursed Blood does link up Vexana and Julian, but Xborg gets the kill onto Chumami. The last Insanity is into the mix onto the back line. However, doesn't capitalize onto that. Will we see the last tier 1 turret get taken down? Yes, sir. Vexana gets that last tier 1 turret, as we do see the knock-up deadly catch coming in from Bane. I have Implosion play into the mix as well. However, Shroomsy picks up the kill onto Bane. Julian is not done. He's going for that chase onto Uranus, but he disengages.
And with this turtle up and running, if they leave it for 20 seconds, they can go for the Lord right now for the side of Immortal Order, and maybe play even more aggressively, but it seems like they're gonna go for the turtle.
Yeah, so not going to wait for that 20 seconds like you mentioned. But yeah, third and final turtle will go firmly to the side of Immortal Order. No contest from the side of Savage Reborn. It's at the 8-minute mark. 2 kills advantage in favor of Immortal Order, and almost it's a 2.5k gold lead in favor of IO as well. Granger's he does have the what's the name? The Sky Piercer, but no stacks yet. I'll just quickly... Oh, he's got 276 passive stacks. So the later this goes, the more damage he is going to do. So Immortal Order needs to try and potentially end this early on. We do see that Xborg onto the back line. However, the Faraga armor has been taken down. Zaman Force coming in from the side of Harith, but Julian gets the kill onto Nana. We do see the engagement continuing here from Immortal Order. Will they zone out Uranus? Chumami will be able to save the Uranus in that engagement.
And once again, the engagement continues, but Sung Jin-woo dealing a lot of damage to Mommy might fall right now. Zaman Force also into the mix. Sung Jin-woo managing to get on the Uranus. Once again goes for Dan, but Dan is so low, but Julian is gonna fall. And the side of Immortal Order will have to disengage. They definitely need to start also putting a little bit more focus on the sidelines. Beautiful flicker coming out from Vexana, saving herself just in time.
That first skill from the Bane would have definitely taken her down. So normally that would have been a panic flicker, but nice vision coming in from Angelic Fury. Tigreal is so low at this moment. Yeah, I would disengage. I mean, it's just going to take a Melina from Nana and a first skill, and you will be get taken down. But we do see the engagement onto Xborg. Oh. Flicker coming in for the side of Postpone Malone once more. It's flickers being committed all around.
The amount of engagements that Savage Reborn has put onto this Xborg, and Xborg only died one time during this entire match. But we do see the first Lord of the game already up and running, but Uranus is just gonna keep the Xborg busy around here. Shroomsy doing a beautiful job of getting the vision, but Chimamami as well, checking all the bushes just in case.
No one checking the bushes where Shroomsy is. At this moment, this guy is being left alone to get free vision. He's waiting for that right minute or that pushback not landing onto the mark. We do see the Zaban Force coming in from Harith. However, Granger getting the kill onto Harith, and Bane committing that deadly catch. That's no, you don't want to commit the deadly catch just onto one, but we do see Savage Reborn starting this first lord of the match. However, implosion play coming in from Mushrooms. It does land onto 2. Sung Jin Woo into the mix as well. He does get the kill. That's a double kill. The last insanity has been committed. But that's a triple kill. Will we see a maniac coming in for the side of Sung Jin Woo? Oh, chasing the Nana. That's no maniac at this moment. Too long, sir. Too long.
Definitely, and right now it's going to be a 2v3 fight here around the Lord. The side of Savage Reborn does have to disengage, especially with the Bane getting taken out. The minions are relatively okay right now, but Harith onto this Nano does a beautiful job, but her passive saving her just in time.
Muffin did play beautifully with this Harith. Oh, flame shot coming in from Charlie. Why, Charlie? Tell me why, Charlie?
But Muffin making sure to just return that salty flame shot with the beautiful first skill. However, Deadly Catch into the mix, managing to steal the Lord. Muffin once again falls down. Exports for armor is getting bursted down, and Sung Jin Woo, beautiful escape right now. It's going to be a bit difficult for the side of Immortal Order to disengage. The pressure is once again onto Postpone Malone, but he just manages to escape like a con artist. No.
Is this the moment that Savage Reborn does get the tides turned as Postpone Malone gets taken down by the Bane? That's first kill for Bane, as we do see the Revitalize from the Uranus has been popped. We do see Savage Reborn currently shredding through the objectives at this moment. That's a tier 2 turret taken down in favor for them. Oh, beautiful plays. That was a beautiful Deadly Catch coming in from the Bane, just clutching the Lord there from Immortal Order's grasp. Lord charges up onto the tier 2 turret.
But Chumami looking for the angle for the Curse of Blood. Immortal Order definitely has to play safe around her right now, while the Uranus is going to go for the split push.
Yeah, so first Lord of the match does secure all the tier 2 turrets for the side of Savage Reborn, but the Sky Piercer procs implosion play onto Granger. Will the Granger get taken down? Yes, sir. Angelic Fury gets the kill onto the Granger. I mean, like I said, Granger, the later this game goes, the more damage he is going to do, and that is exactly what he has been doing. He forces Immortal Order to hard focus onto the Granger, but Julian gets the kill onto Chumami. Julian is currently being chased here by the Bane and the Uranus. Will they be able to catch Sung Jin Woo here? That's the question. Hide and seek,
no.
Youngblood. What you doing? Why don't you check the bush? Oh, shutdown kill coming in for Charlie. Charlie. Sorry, Charlie.
Charlie and Chumami. So almost at the 14-minute mark. It's going to be 14-10 in the favor of Immortal Order. But both teams are actually pretty even when it comes to the gold.
Well, I mean, it is 14-minute mark. Immortal Order does have the 4 kills advantage. Oh, but Bane gets the kill onto Muffin, even though the Zaben Force was committed. Yeah, Immortal Order will not have a MM for the next engagement. But look at this X-Borg. He's chasing that tier 2 turret. He does get one secured for the side of Immortal Order.
With the Harith soloing the entire time, that makes him extremely vulnerable, and the Bane just keeps teaming up with some of his members onto him. Harith definitely has to go around and rotate with at least one of the tankier front lines of his team.
I'm looking at this Bane's build, right? It's full magic damage. We do see that Truncheon. We do see the Scalium Scythe. The Flying Lantern as well. Yeah, this is definitely a glass build for the side of Bane. I would want to pick up some sustain items, but nonetheless, let's see. It's the second Lord of the match. Will we see Immortal Order clutching the Lord, or will Bane come in with a deadly catch once more? We do see this wraparound coming in from Uranus. He does pop the Revitalize. The engagement is onto Uranus. However, the deadly catches into the mix as well. Curse Blood does land onto Sung Jin Woo, but he will be able to escape the clutches there. Uranus is still alive, but Harith does get that kill onto the Uranus.
Sung Jin Woo again getting chased and then managing to take them down once again.
Granger coming in with that Desunara. However, we do see that what is that? Oh my word.
Implosion Play also going into the mix. And Dark Thoughts getting taken down. This is going to be a 3-for-1 exchange in the favor of Immortal Order right now. Definitely giving them the advantage over this Lord fight.
Yeah, well, we do see Granger is there. He can get this kill. Yes, that's a shutdown kill coming in for Nana. However, it's now sitting at a 2-for-3 exchange. It's a 3v3 situation.
This poor Muffin right now is getting eaten up. 5, 6, and 4 at 16.5 minutes into the game. And this Lord still has not been taken by anyone just yet.
No, so this Lord is being left alone. He's like, okay, I'm having my peace now. Let me be. Well, no, but the Dan starts the Lord up. We do see Uranus coming in with that zoning, not wanting to allow Immortal Order to get in onto this Lord. Will Granger be able to take this Lord? Oh, but the Lord gets pulled.
Red team.
Oh, Sunjin Wu gets a kill onto Charlie. Implosion Play does land onto 2. No pushback for the side, but the deadly catch coming in. He does clutch out the Julian. Will we see it? Oh, Tigreal gets taken down. Bane does secure the second Lord of the match. Zabin falls sent to the mix. Will Dan fall? Yes. Muffin finally gets his revenge onto Granger. But, what did I say? Granger.
It's going to be a 2-for-3 exchange in the favor of Immortal Order, but they did lose the Lord. Harith onto the Bane, but Bane is dealing so much damage right now on Muffin. Squishy as he is, cannot escape Consecration coming out from the Uranus, managing to take down the Vixana.
Yeah, well, this is currently looking like an ending angle for the side of Savage Reborn. They just need to get the waves synced up. I mean, yeah, there's no Vexana, and I mean, Vexana is a key defense member for the side of IO. Just unfortunate that the lanes are not synced up for the side of Savage Reborn.
Definitely,
they should have left the mid lane.
And the one benefit that Immortal Order also has is the Tigreal, but once again a kill coming out from the Harith onto the Nana. Lord charges onto the bottom tier turret, and the Harith in a lot of danger right now. Julian managing to deal some beautiful amounts of damage. Revitalize coming out from the Uranus. Curse of Blood as well to the mix. Last Insanity getting popped up, but Post-Pop Malone has to once again disengage right now.
Yeah, well, we do see the first tier 3 turret gets taken down for the side of Savage Reborn. Savage Reborn is currently into the base here. Vexana is into the mix, not being able to save that tier 3 turret. All 3 tier 3 turrets have been taken down by Savage Reborn. They are focusing onto the Nexus here. The deadly catch has been committed. However, Shroomsy coming in with that pushback onto Granger. However, Dan does escape the clutches of that Tigreal.
And once again, a beautiful defense coming out from the side of Immortal Order. The thing is, with a Tigger on the team, you definitely cannot underestimate the defensive capabilities coming out from the side of Immortal Order, even if you do have members like a Bane and a Granger.
I mean, look, Granger is doing exactly what was expected of him coming in to this late stage of this match. I mean, you want that damage, and that was what Savage Reborn was lacking in the beginning. They have a sustained lineup, but yeah, I mean, we are going to reach that 20-minute mark. It is 5 kills to the advantage of Immortal Order. Savage Reborn does have the gold lead slightly by 500, but it doesn't matter. This is that moment where, oh, deadly catch coming in. Bane one-tapping Vexana.
And Tigreal once again getting chased down, will be taken down. It's going to be 3 members from the side of Immortal Order left. Muffin once again goes onto the Bane, but gets taken down, unfortunately. And Zhang Jinwu will also get taken down.
Deadly catch coming in, but Youngblood does get the kill onto Julian. This is GG's. Savage can end this game at this moment. We do see the engagement. Full combo coming in from Nana onto X-Borg, but he does have that immortality. But no, we will be going to that sudden death round. GG's well played coming in from Savage Reborn. Immortal Order just losing it there at the end. But yeah, not a team fight that you wanted to commit to, but nonetheless, GG's well played.
Absolutely. The side of Savage Reborn had a difficult early game, made an amazing comeback, and just sending us into the sudden death round.
Way, what's your thoughts on that match, bro?
Could have went either way. Could have went either way. It was just the mid game that where Savage Reborn really came into their own. The positioning from the side of Dark's thoughts there, and the fact that the Granger came online, Charlie as well, doing an excellent job of nuking and combining with Chumami. But Young Blood on that Uranus caused so much of baiting out of skills. It was unbelievable. Well done from them. I will say for the side of Immortal Order, Harith did have quite a few overextensions. I mean, you do want to be a bit aggressive on the Harith, but it would have been nice to see a little bit more layering. There was a couple of occasions where Shroomzy on the Tigreal got some really good set plays, but when he's playing the Tigreal, he's quite ahead of the team. So you need to, I suppose you gotta have somebody a little bit closer by to follow up. You could actually go and do a count, and you can check for yourselves the number of implosion plays where no one was close by. So you just got to make those little bit of an adjustment. But well played to both teams, 1-1, and well, we get to see what's going to happen in the third game.
Let me just kick someone here. We get someone into the lobby. Sorry, bro.
That's alright.
Okay.
Everybody was kung fu fighting, and they were fast as lightning.
So this particular matchup between the two it's lived up to its billing. They've managed to take it all the way to game 3, and it's now everything to play for. It's everything on the line. The pressure amps up just a little bit more. How are the players going to handle this extra bit of pressure? It's where leaders come to the front line and marshal their troops. You got to get everybody calm, but still, even with that calmness, you got to have that amount of edge. It's a bit of a balancing act. It's one of the studies that I'm quite interested in, which is mentality in the competitive scene. You can find that somebody who has all the natural talent and skills in the world just somehow doesn't make it on the grand stage because of the inability to manage pressure. So mentality plays a big part. And well, this is that moment in time for both teams. They've had some good performances from a lot of players, but this is that moment. It's stand up and be counted.
Yeah, bro. My question now is obviously this is a grudge match. So who's going to take the beef home?
Well, into the drafting phase we go, as it's the first phase of this is like the part where you spice the beef. So it's you give that rump a couple of smacks and throw on that spice while the grill is heating up. But anyway, over to you two. Let's get into the batting phase.
Booster and Xbox being the first bans from both sides. Yeah, Savage Reborn sticking with that Angela ban, not allowing Angelic Fury to pick up her Angela again.
I mean, I would make exactly the same choice because that if they actually allow her to pick it up, it might be an auto win for the side of Immortal Order, especially with how strong the Angela is and how well you can execute her. But Bane getting banned up from the side of Immortal Order, I pretty much believe that was a request coming out from Muffin. Guys, he bullied me too many times. Can we please just ban him?
They call me
Dark Thoughts picking up the YSS once more. Yeah, so we will see that potential early game aggression coming in from Savage Reborn once more. Oshumzi and Angelic Fury with the first pick for the side of Immortal Order.
Crowd. Make some noise.
Gonna switch
for
over to
yours
CC.
truly.
CC is pretty strong and can counter the majority of XP liners, which is good coming out from Immortal Order. But Angelic Fury? Xavier?
This
Oh,
time,
we're gonna be able to see the
choice is
dawning
mine.
light once again.
Postpone Malone with the CC, Angelic Fury with the Xavier, Dan going with the 1-1, Charlie showing us Faza. I mean, this combination, Faza, YSS, 1-1, I'm expecting an early game aggression. This is a
Absolutely.
beautiful skin for the Faza.
Butterflies born by thy wish.
But no Farsa, just
By
Sushin.
lantern's light.
Yeah, Charlie picking up Zushin. Zushin with that flare lantern. That could change your composition and your team fight situation. Zushin is a very annoying mage.
Definitely, but it feels like she took a bit of
Let's go.
put on the back burner these days. We don't see her as often as we do of Farsa, Zetian, or some of the other mages, but Muffin gonna go for the air though, just to be able to use that mobility versus the 1-1.
True love is like blood.
Team is banning.
Ludakai, Yaris ego. Not every comment I make is for you. Ego, Ludakai's comments is for Lotus. Yeah, Camilla getting banned up from the side of Immortal Order and Savage Reborn going with that Gushin ban.
What did Ludaki say? Ludakai?
No, nothing. No, he said nerf. Joy needs a nerf ASAP.
Oh, okay. Gonna go once again for the Gujin ban coming out from the side of Savage Reborn. But Carmella, funny enough, getting banned out from the side of Immortal Order. Shroomsy showing us the Minotaur.
May the blood
Oh,
of
that's gonna be an insane
my
combo.
spirit.
Throwing in the CC's curtain call with the King's Calling from the Mensa. Oh, okay, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, we have seen some insane plays coming in from Oshumzi with that Minsator, with that flicker hooks, and then the King's Calling. But Young Blood going with the Lucas once more. Chumami. This is pretty much their first match lineup, except for the Zushin. Chumami played a beautiful game with the Bellaric. This is going to change things. Savage, they've got a very strong draft.
See lots of prey.
I would not, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't pick the Roger into this lineup, but that's me. Look, Gushin has been banned out, Hayabusa has been banned out. You've got the Aemon. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude the third and final matches draft. Will Immortal Order take this 2-2-1, or will Savage Reborn take this 2-2-1? And just to let you know, Lotus, what happened with last night's match? Who won?
PCR won 2-1 versus Savage Reborn.
Oh, we're potentially looking at a three-way split once more. Well, there's only 3 teams, so. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be handing over to Blushing Menace and the one, the only, Mr. Waylander.
Oh, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you're excited for this matchup. The drafts are
Welcome to
in.
Mobile
The
Legends.
results, not quite. So we're gonna see now who
5
is going to be
seconds
that
till the
one?
enemy reaches
Who's going to
the
be the
battlefield.
player who's going to take the
Smash
game
them.
by the scruff of the neck
All troops
and
deployed.
drag their team over the finish line? It's been an hotly contested 2 games so far. Could have went either way, both matches. 1-1 the score is as things stand. The control of the mid lane battle begins once more. There's a lift up here onto this Minsathar. Bit of poke damage, but he will be able to heal back up once more. As well, it's Angelic managing to gain the control here on the mid lane with that Xavier. Throwing out the poke skills, but it's the space being created for the Litho. However, Dark Thoughts goes in with that retribution. I will say, oh, nice stun coming out. Will we see the follow-up? Bunsathar quite low. Pressure being placed. Shumami taken down as well. That human form of the Roger does a lot of HP-based damage.
Definitely, and Zushan just being a pest once again. Roger managing to get the farm though. And it seems like Dark Thoughts still is a bit hung up on the farm coming up on the side of Immortal Order. Goes in with the engagement, dealing a lot of damage, but Roger is not going to be taken out so easily in the earlier game.
Yeah. Once more, the retribution coming up from the YSS wants to use that mobility. He's using this counter jungle style of play very much to his advantage. YSS. I mean, you look at this. He's taken away farm from the Roger, prevented that level 4 timing. He's taking all his small camps, clearing this out. Will be able to secure both the red buff, potentially the blue buff as well, by the time we head on into this first turtle of the game. So counter jungling, the name of the game for the side of Savage Reborn. Very aggressive, but so far, so good for them, I would say.
However, Flicker did get committed by the side of Angelic Fury, might have an effect on her gameplay during the turtle fight. But Sungjin Woo might be going a bit for the XP advantage on his red buff before engaging onto the turtle.
Yeah. But it might be level 5 versus level 6, or level 4 versus level 6 if YSS takes this. Or he'll be level 5, so 4 versus 5. Turtle being started off, pulled in by Postpone Malone, as Shroomsy wants to try to get that level 4 timing there. Lucas heads into the beast form, pops the Unleash the Beast, gets a bit of poke damage onto Minsathar. He's going to have to disengage. They do want to have the King's Calling online for this particular fight. Knowing how deadly this is going to be. 1-1 making the rotation, out-rotating an Irithel. Not often that you get to see this. There's the engagement onto the turret. Oh my goodness, Dad! He's so close to dying. But Dark Thoughts secures the turtle. Oh, but the curtain call popped onto the Belleric. Has to reposition. Crimson Lantern comes into the mix here as they want to chase the Roger. He's got the mobility, but first blood goes the way of 1-1. She made the rotation. Irithel, however, senses the opportunity. Pops that heavy crossbow going into the mix. Minsathar with the King's Calling. Irithel gets to the safety of the zone, but Minsathar was taken out. YSS so close to taking out Muffin. But that's 2 kills and the turtle going the way of Savage Reborn. The pressure starts to tell at this moment in time. Invade going on here by Dark Thoughts. Cloud coming in from Minsathar, forcing the YSS back, but he retries that buff.
And 4 minutes into the game, the side of Savage Reborn managed to get an 2,000 gold lead so early into the game. This is a bit... but once again, engagement here onto the Aerithal. Crossbow of Tang also going in, but not managing to take her down just yet. Earlier you were mentioning pressure, and right now the pressure is put on Immortal Order. Will they be able to handle it?
That's the question. They do have a bit of a late game composition. It was Angelic who was dishing out quite a bit of damage on that Vexana in the second match. Now with the Xavier, she's going to have to be a bit patient, but the King's Calling manages to land on it too with the Wrath of Dryads into the mix, as it's going to be the 1-1 deleted there. Roger coming in with a Lycan Pounce just to finish it all off. But that timing there from the King's Calling. A nice counter, but there's a Mountain Shocker into the mix. They're chasing down Angelic as she's going to be deleted there in the backline. Roger gets poked up. Irithel with a heavy crossbow wants to engage onto Charlie. He does try to get that bit of lift off, but once more Dark Thoughts on the dash back. Curtain call. not being raised. As there's the engagement here to the CC. She has the mobility postpone Malone just to escape. But those couple of pick-off kills now have gotten Immortal Order, I'd say, a little bit closer to being back into the equation. But Dan almost taken down a tier 1 turret. So the game is still in the favor of Savage Reborn.
Definitely, and with the side of Savage Reborn already going onto the turtle, Immortal Order would fare better if they went maybe for some split pushing like the CC is doing right now, and getting their advantage a little bit elsewhere.
Yeah, 1-1 trying to chase down this Irithel. Gets the crossbow tanks onto the turret with a follow-up from Darkthought. Mountain Shocker. Deletion. Will we see him go for the wave cut? I think wave cutting might be the option right now. Oh, Shroomsy goes into the mix here. Wants to try to protect this turret. Does have the King's Calling available, so 1-1 has to be very careful. She's like, I want the turret, but I don't want the King's Calling. No kings must call. I'm just a little girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Roger gonna be able to be the one to defend here in the top lane, because even the Lucas right now is gonna be able to go for a bit of the aggression here when it comes to the split pushing. Engagement might be coming out here in the mid lane right now, but Savage Reborn does have to be careful of the Xavier.
Well, once we head towards the mid game, then Minzathar will become a lot more effective. He's not the greatest at pickoffs. He's not bad, but not the greatest at pickoffs, which is what the early part of the game generally requires. But once we hit the mid game and we head more towards that 4-1 split that teams tend to favor, that's when he'll start to shine. And his real target right now is going to be the YSS and 1-1. As CC dancing around, gonna get taken out of the equation. Dawning Light coming in from the Xavier. But that's, well, I suppose there's a little bit of a tickle. No sunburn from that Dawning Light.
Definitely not, but Zushan once again allowing some aggression for the side of Savage Reborn, and Immortal Order will not be able to contest for this third turtle.
Yeah. Oh, nice hook back there from the Munzathar. It's going to be the Belleric. Will he be taken out? Oh, the Lycan pounces there. He did commit the Wrath of Dryads, but once more we're watching this Mountain Shocker into the backline. But there's the King's Calling. He was waiting for it, Muncie. He knew he had the opportunity, but 1-1. The rotation hits the double. Irithel trying to chase it down here, but 1-1. She's got the crossbow tanks. It's gonna be a triple. Is she gonna get the Maniac? Oh my goodness, Angelic with the escape throws out the Dawning Light there just to say, well, you didn't get me. But 1-1 with the plays. Damn. Mid lane turret, as well as I think this should be the bot lane going down a mix. So Savage Reborn picking up the kills, picking up the final turtle of the game, have put themselves in a strong position.
Absolutely, and they also managed to secure a 6k gold lead. The side of Immortal Order is gonna be struggling, and they will definitely have to stall for as long as they can. As you said, they do have the late game composition, so we'll have to play a lot safer right now.
Yeah. They have to play a lot safer. They need the Irithel to come online. The same with the Xavier, which requires that certain degree of patience. But with the map control, there's a hook back onto the Belleric. Crimson Lantern into the mix here, where we see the follow-up. Wrath of Dryads doesn't manage to catch onto anybody. Irithel trying to do what she needs to do, which is a good strategy, just pushing, creating a bit of space, but the numbers advantage not in their favor. YSS doing the same as well, fighting that angle towards the backline. I don't think anybody knows that he's in there just yet. Gets a bit of poke damage onto Postpone Malone, but Postpone Malone escapes with the 1 HP escapes. Oh, but Irithel, there's the Mountain Shocker as well. Double kill. The hunt is on. Are they going to be able to chase everybody down? The King's Calling comes out from the Minzathar as the escape is on. There is pressure being placed. Oh, but the hook back. YSS does somehow escape that. Quite low on HP. But whoa, things are looking dangerous.
Absolutely. Once again, Wrath of Dryads onto Sung Jin Woo, managing to take him down. The kill for the Belleric. And Next load of the game, also up and running in 15 seconds. First load of the game, I think.
Yeah, first lord of the match. First lord of the match. The last turtle was taken very, very late, on the very edge of the timer. So it's the 10-minute lord that we're going to get to see.
Blue team turret has been
But
destroyed.
why didn't the team then just wait for the lord to come instead of the turtle?
At the time, there was pressure being placed all across the map. So I think they just opted to say, all right, let's just take what we can get while we can get it. And be a bit safe. But, well, you know, they managed to take it and secure all the objectives they need. It's just there's 2 tier 2 turrets standing for the side of Immortal Order. Dan into the mix, but Postpone, he wants to... he throws out that curtain calling, or the curtain call. As there's a fight here, YSS. Dark Thoughts on point with this YSS. He's been excellent in both games on this YSS.
Definitely, and right now he's standing on 7, 0, and 4. Definitely not KDA that the Immortal Order wants to face right now.
Yeah, Dawning Light. Potential opportunity to try to snipe that Lord. The stun comes in from Xavier. Belleric taking in a lot of poke damage as once more they try to engage onto the CC, but she's got way too much mobility to be locked down. Though Savage Reborn opting to push this mid lane, this is going to make the wave management a little bit difficult. The Lord is not up just yet, but it's a question of how you're going to sync your waves to be able to achieve the most you can with this early Lord.
But it seems like Savage Reborn isn't that interested in syncing the waves right now. They want to have pressure on this mid lane.
Yeah, they've been winning these team fights, and so they want to continue with that. And hopefully go for maybe a big team wipe and then try to end. Crimson Lantern has come out from the Zushin, the same with the Mountain Shocker. So there's some of the big skills are not there. So this might not be the best angle for them to try to go in.
It does seem so, but they will definitely be able to take the tier 2 turrets. And with the golden shields being down, the Lord might also be able to take one of the inhibitor turrets.
Yeah, they're trying to go for this. Shroomsy trying to get the defense going, but 1-1 blocking this in there. There's going to be the flicker of King's Calling as they finally get done. The Wrath of Dryads comes in as the counter engage. The Lucas with Unleash the Beast in the backline. Is he going to take down everybody? He's just eating them all up. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's a triple for the YSS. Could this be the ending angle? Irithel can't get close. Wait, they're chasing the Irithel. They could have ended.
They're actually chasing the turtle. Oh my goodness. Some cases of discipline right now. Shroomsy managing to be able to go for the defense. The minions spawning up just in time as well. Could this have been a mistake?
Yeah, could it have
All the
been?
farmers going to the side of Immortal Order right now. They can definitely be able to get more items. Start to get things onto even because they are behind by 9,000 gold.
Yeah, it's quite significant. The game is still firmly in the hands of Savage Reborn. They've been winning the team fights. They've created the space. Their damage dealers are online. YSS is having the game of his life. 10, 0, and 4. The next Lord is up in the next couple of seconds. Only 1 tier 3 turret still standing. It is their game to lose, but as we know, everything comes down to discipline, discipline, discipline.
Definitely, and Ascension already starting up the Lord right now. Immortal Order, I'm actually curious to see what decision they make regarding this right now.
The Wishing Lantern did come into play there. Lots of damage. The fight is on. They're trying to chase out everybody. The King's Calling comes into the mix. Everyone's going to have to try to disengage. The hook comes back in there. And it's going to be 2. Make that 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, it was just 1. It's 1 for 1 on either end. I thought that it was going to be the second one. Oh, the Mountain Shocker just slightly missing. Lord making its way up. It's going to be a 4v4 fight here for control to get the lock on. Can they get the lock on? There's no 1-1, but you still have the YSS to lock onto the base. Lord making its way up here. Lucas and Belleric want to try to find that space for that YSS to go into lock on. Nice pull from Shroomsy. Beautiful pull from Shroomsy. As he gets the setup, Lucas is being taken out of the equation. Will they be able to mount the defense? Mountain Shocker does land. Crimson Lantern comes out. Belleric once more. The King's calling the hook, not in time to get onto Dark Thoughts. YSS just, his positioning is so good, but the Wrath of Dryads, the defense is here from the side of Immortal Order. They're doing their best to stay alive. Once more, the pullback onto this YSS. The shutdown comes in from Postpone Malone on that CC. The defense is there. The side of Savage Reborn, they're gonna have to disengage, because if you lose any more players, that could create the winning angle for Immortal Order. But ooh, things are getting scary right now.
Definitely, and Immortal Order gonna be able to get the chance to actually push down this mid lane. Aerithal going for the side lanes. Now they're just making sure to uneven the lanes from the side of Savage Reborn, and definitely lessen the pressure right now, but definitely still have to be careful of the 1-1. King's calling committed just in case you zone her out as well.
Yeah, that was a nice second skill coming in from Dan. There's a Crimson Lantern coming out as they want to try to engage into the backline, but Raja is there, goes into the mix. However, Lucas with the counter. It's going to be a 2-for-1 exchange. The chase is on. The damage dealers leading the front line make that a 3-for-1. Wave making its way through the mid lane and the bot lane. Could this be the ending angle? 1-1 dancing around. She wants to try to get that crossbow tag off. They have the opportunity to lock onto the base. 4-for-1. Will this be a T-White? Shroomsy trying to defend, but the game goes the way of Savage Reborn.
Victory!
And once again, we're gonna be able to have that 3-way split that Scarpskinko mentioned.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
But that was beautiful coming out from Savage Reborn.
Yeah, fantastic play from them, especially the YSS, right? He well deserved MVP in this match.
Yeah, 11, 1, and 8.
Insane.
Yeah, I mean, the first game on the YSS from Dark Thoughts was on point. On point. Excellent play from him. And then, you got to pick up the YSS in the next game, in the third game as well. And we got to see how deadly he is on that YSS.
Yeah, well, in any case, it's GG's well played to Savage Reborn. Definitely going to take that beef steak home.
Yeah, so what do you think they spiced it with?
I've been hearing a lot of people doing a biltong braai lately, so definitely biltong spice braai, because it's got that extra salt. And on top of that salt, it's got that vinegar just to rub it a bit in to get that, you know.
Yeah, and all those puns were intended.
Look, everyone knows I'm an Immortal Order family member. I love them to bits. But yeah, Savage Reborn just be proving to be the better team of tonight.
Yeah, well, and so this is going to be interesting to see who qualifies from this group. I'm sure the calculations will be done very, very, very soon, and we'll be heading into the next round, the next group coming up.
Yes.
In the next few days. We've got a very busy schedule. It's very, very, very tight. Because next weekend, I think they're going to have that elimination knockout stuff on the Do CX, as well as the Madagascan tournament, Hunters tournament, and we'll have Origins all at the same time. So we're going to be stuck on with Mobile Legends over this next weekend. But the streams are not done for tonight.
Yeah, bro. And well, we've got PUBG.
Yes, we've got
Oh,
PUBG.
yeah, I saw you going to be doing Elden Ring.
Yeah, it's time to die. So it's I mean, I love the game. As I'm sure you must have heard me sing that song and dance over the last 3 weeks or so about how fantastic Elden Ring is. It may be the best game I've ever played. I can't think of any game that
Can I show
has.
you something real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, continue with what you're saying, but
Yeah.
just quickly. Okay, so this is the reason why my PC was not running last night. Say hello.
Yeah. Ooh.
Speak.
Hello?
So just say a sentence. You'll see it. That works with your voice.
Oh, I see. I was just being. I can see. It's like as I'm speaking, it's picking up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are ready to see Way playing a game that you need to get good in, and see him die multiple times, and see him get frustrated, join the Elden Ring stream tonight. I'll be there in the chat. Obviously, I'm going to be taking this bad boy for a spin.
Yeah. You know, I don't know how many of you viewers at home managed to play. Oh, there, Ludikai plays Elden Ring. Yeah, we should play together. I'm on New Game Plus, so and I'm rocking the Dex Arcane build. So I went for the bleed heavy combo with a weapon that I think is OP in that the bleed build. It's just a kind of a glass cannon one, where if you get caught, you're dead. So it's not exactly like you're going to go for a no-hit run on the boss. I don't think I have the skills to do those no-hit plays on the boss. But if you're gonna get hit right, it's pretty much over for you. So you have to be very, very careful. Surprisingly, though, I managed to, in my first playthrough, I literally killed every single boss and mini boss in the entire of the game. I'm quite interested to see what the level up, the amping of the difficulty level is going to be on New Game Plus. But Ludikai, if you get Night Rain, because I'm looking at that as my next present to myself, shall I say, when it comes to the gaming department, is going to be picking up Night Rain. So if you've got Night Rain, I'm looking for a team so we can go and kill some bosses there in the Night Rain scene. Yeah, you can come and join me. I'm not sure how this will work exactly, but what you do is, Ludikai, just log on to the Gaming VC on Discord. We'll have a quick chat. We'll see how we can get this set up, and then, well, the two of us can go and explore the world of Elden Ring and see what monsters we can kill.
All right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, just to
Continue.
answer your question there, Luke. The Kitana, I do have Rivers of Blood. I've got Rivers of Blood. I'm leveling up the Uji Kitana as well as the Naga Kiba. But as we're hitting the second playthrough, obviously I'm working with the Dex Arcane build. But I want to throw a little bit of faith into the mix so I can use some of those buffs a little bit better. Let them aid in the whole process. Because the final boss, which was Radagon and the Eternal Beast, for that one I actually switched out from Reduvia from the start of the fight. I didn't even use Reduvia for that. I rocked the Rivers of Blood for the fire damage. But anyway, Scarpy, you were about to say?
Yeah, if there's nothing else, we can conclude the stream, and well, everyone can join us on Elden Ring.
Yeah, everyone can come join us on Elden Ring. But I'll be on Discord, Luke. You can come and you level 600. That's madness. I'm only like level 150 something because I only did the one playthrough.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Savage Reborn taking this grudge match tonight.